My name is Matthias Aydt. I'm the global CEO of Faraday Future. We had our earnings call yesterday with a very big participation compared to the other earnings calls. As a follow-up of the earnings call, we received a number of questions where you need additional information what led to the changes between our Q3 2023 filing and the 10K disclosure which we filed yesterday. So one of the numerous questions we received is, why did the total share count shown on the stock trading platforms increase tenfold overnight? Regarding the increase in FF's share count from 40 million to over 400 million, there's a gap between our disclosures of nearly 5 months. We disclosed our Q3 earnings in November last year, and we disclosed our 10K just yesterday. And with that, there is a gap of 5 months where the stock trading platforms were not able to update the data because of the missing disclosure. That leads to the misperception that we have a dilution of tenfold overnight, which is not true. The next question we got is, who were the most of these shares issued to, and why issuing those shares? So as of May 10th, the company had a total outstanding share count of nearly 400 million. These shares were gradually issued before 2024 and over the past 4 months, with most being issued to existing institutional investors, specifically those who participated in this year's additional issuance. The financing corresponding to these conversions primarily represents convertible bonds they invested in at last 6 months prior to the conversion. As everyone knows, the company has faced extremely challenging financial difficulties over the past 6 months. We struggled to pay rent in recent months and were on the verge of being evicted from the headquarters we purchased when the company was founded. During this critical moment, existing institutional investors have continued to support the company. The shares issued earlier were specifically to save the company from bankruptcy and delisting. Meanwhile, the company implemented a series of cost-cutting measures, including salary reductions for all employees. Everyone at the company has made significant sacrifices, and it is through this collective effort that we now have the opportunity for the company's rebirth. The third question we want to discuss: after May 13, did the company or the original institutional investors made any transactions with the near 400 million outstanding shares that were issued before May 10? So firstly, the company did not participate in the aforementioned transaction. Secondly, according to the company's best knowledge, as of May 10, the company's total outstanding shares had reached nearly 400 million. Additionally, the original institutional investors had sold all their shares in the secondary market over the past few months, so it would be impossible for these investors to trade the aforementioned shares after May 13. Since the rise of the stock price and the restoration of confidence, the company has decided to stand firmly with all individual investors and safeguard their interest while adhering to legal and regulatory requirements. We cherish the hard-won confidence of our retail investors and believe that with their collective support from both China and the United States, we will overcome short sellings and successfully lead the AI EV industry revolution. Due to time constraints, further clarification and interaction will follow. Thank you very much for listening to me.